You're not gonna believe you, man. Mayweather just got punched up, bro. Money Mayweather just got punched up, bro.
Just go dark and scam people, but as a person who hasn't been a victim of this, it's quite amusing.
You gotta respect anything a person does and stay undefeated that long. So I respect it to a degree, yeah. Is it a 50 know that I think, oh, he the greatest fighter all time? Nah.
The boxing world is in shock after explosive reports surfaced claiming Floyd Mayweather is being sued for a massive $500 million debt, once celebrated as Money Mayweather for his undefeated record and extravagant lifestyle. The former champion is now facing intense backlash from fans, analysts, and fellow fighters. Social media has erupted with disbelief and outrage. Some are calling karma, while others are stunned at how someone so wealthy could fall so hard. One commentator didn't hold back, bluntly saying he's an idiot. The unfolding saga is playing out like a real-life boxing drama, with each new development hitting as hard as a punch in the ring.
We're gonna get through this. That's tough because...
According to court documents and insider reports, the $500 million lawsuit against Floyd Mayweather is linked to failed business deals, unpaid debts, and what some describe as reckless spending habits that he either ignored or poorly managed. Despite flaunting his wealth for years, this shocking legal battle has many wondering if his fortune was all just a facade. Boxing experts suggest that Mayweather's fixation on portraying himself as a billionaire might have finally backfired, leaving behind a financial disaster that could permanently stain his legacy.
I am just flabbergasted that the highest paid boxer, one of the most famous people on the planet, Floyd Mayweather, has managed to become a repeat offender as a scam artist.
NFT world, guess what?
Guess what?
Drop. And of course, I'm the money man. But guess what?
Sure are.
We're not done yet.
We aren't?
They told me
there's more scamming to be done.
And it's not over.
Oh my God.
Autograph gloves.
Oh my God. That's incredible. 2,000 people that invest in his NFT project get a chance to win autographed gloves. It's crazy. But you might be asking, did he actually follow through on his promises and deliver these gloves? Of course he f***ing did.
Money May, you all know the rest.
Money May, you all know the rest. You just got scammed again.
Floyd Mayweather Jr. is facing serious criticism for promoting cryptocurrency ventures that reportedly caused major financial losses for his fans. A notable case involves the Ethereum token, which Mayweather endorsed during a major boxing event and other promotions. Despite his public backing, the value of EMAX crashed by over 99%. Leaving many investors feeling deceived and financially devastated. Further investigations have connected Mayweather to several other cryptocurrency projects labeled as rug pulls, where developers suddenly abandoned the project, causing the value to collapse and leaving investors with nothing.
Imagine working for someone whose whole persona is money, 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 and you don't get paid. Well, that's exactly what it is for employees of Floyd Mayweather. Employees of his Los Angeles gym accused Floyd Mayweather of bankruptcy after failing to pay them. I mean, he's still buying stuff. Portfolio valued at $10 billion, including 18 office buildings spanning. I mean, he can do all this, but he can't pay his employees' salaries. $10 billion portfolio, 18 office buildings spanning 10 million square feet. Like what? Another deal he finalized with a 20 million property in Manhattan. Financial troubles. Despite these high-profile purchases, allegations of unpaid wages at Mayweather's Los Angeles gym have sparked significant backlash. Employees claim that they haven't received paychecks, prompting a public protest outside the facility on Highland Avenue. One protester held a sign accusing Mayweather of modern-day slavery, while another noted that the money team has no money. Even if you work for a different company and if you ain't getting paid, you're scared to show up and say something because you know how businesses do. They silence you and they fire you. The employees alleged violations of California Labor Code 210, which mandates penalties for late wages. First-time violations can include fines between 100 to 200 and unpaid wages beyond the 30 days entitled work to a full day pay for every day delayed. That is crazy. Money team ain't got no money. Apparently, it's not the first time, too. They had one in Elk Grove and it closed down because the landlord sued for a non-payment of $30,000 in rent. Now the LA gym facing closure. Employees are questioning whether Mayweather himself is aware of the financial.
Notable examples include the Centratech ICO in 2017, for which Mayweather was fined by the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission for failing to disclose payments he received for promoting the project. Critics claim that Mayweather exploited his celebrity status to endorse such ventures without properly revealing his financial ties, resulting in significant losses for investors who trusted his recommendations.
Money Mayweather is in the news again for all the right reasons. It's not about boxing. It's about his latest ICO promotion. And this is the third one that I've actually seen in the past couple months. I reported on an ICO that he was backing about a month or so ago. And then the time before that was before I started my little YouTube channel here as your crypto mentor 99. So this was from CoinDesk.com. Floyd Mayweather stumps for crypto card in latest ICO. And I'm actually somewhat familiar with Centra. That's the ICO that he's backing. So
the repeated nature of these incidents has stirred outrage among fans and the crypto community, with some mocking him as Scamweather, a play on his nickname Money Mayweather. This pattern of behavior has raised serious questions about the ethical responsibilities of celebrities when endorsing financial products and highlighted the urgent need for greater transparency to protect consumers from potential scams.
Imagine listening to Floyd Mayweather, a man who can't even read, for investing advice. That's exactly what happened last year when he was paid to promote the absolute Ponzi scheme token Ethereum Max, along with other celebrities like Kim Kardashian, Antonio Brown, and Paul Pierce. The coin shortly fell 97% right after the launch, leaving millions of fans and investors bankrupt. So to see what coins you should be actually buying, be sure to follow me. But like I was saying,
Bad mistakes. I didn't want to hustle drugs. All I wanted to do was become a champion someday and have something.
Yes, we know, Floyd. You hustled Ethereum Max into people's wallets and then straight out. You weren't promoting financial freedom. You were speedrunning a rug pull. Don't believe everything you see online with these celebrities. They'll even sell their soul for a couple of bucks. They don't care if you go broke. They are already rich. You know what? We should call you Scamweather, not Mayweather.
Conor McGregor has openly slammed Floyd Mayweather, accusing him of unethical financial practices and claiming that Mayweather amassed his fortune through dishonest means. McGregor's comments follow several legal disputes involving Mayweather and various jewelers who allege that the boxing star failed to pay for expensive jewelry purchases.
Loads of them were calling other jewelers to come over and see him, and by the time they got there, there was a massive argument going on. People were pushing and trying to get to Mayweather and slap his head.
One prominent case involved a Las Vegas jeweler who claims that Mayweather owes $1.4 million for a $3 million diamond necklace he bought in 2015. According to the lawsuit, Mayweather initially paid $1 million and made 6 more payments of $100,000 each, but then stopped paying, leading to allegations of breach of contract and unjust enrichment.
All right, so a Miami jeweler that goes by the name of Leonard Suleymanov is like, give me my money. Give me my money. So he is hitting Floyd Mayweather with a huge lawsuit. Y'all, we're talking about a cool $4 million for some luxurious watches and diamonds that Floyd supposedly forgot to pay for. Y'all know he forget to cash checks. You know what I'm saying? He might have forgot to pay for it for real. So even, y'all tell me if I'm saying this right.
Another controversy centers around a failed deal involving Mayweather, rapper Tyga, and a jewelry broker. The trio allegedly purchased luxury items from a well-known Miami jeweler, but failed to pay the full amount. While each incident might seem minor on its own, together they point to a broader pattern of financial mismanagement, suggesting that Mayweather has repeatedly overcommit and underdelivered, further damaging his financial reputation.
This is how Floyd Mayweather and Tyga might get away without paying $4 million in jewelry. So a lot of wealthy people buy assets or luxury items under business entities. This allows them to pay less tax while also having protection against lawsuits personally. In this case, Tyga and Floyd used a watch broker and some upfront cash to make the deal go through. But as the days passed, no payment was made on the balance that was due, and even their agent admitted they owed $4 million. So what these two did is they signed and paid to use in a business, and then before paying the full amount, gifted it to themselves on behalf of the business that bought it. Therefore, the broker can't go after Floyd or Tyga because they didn't buy it from them personally. A business that they may control bought it and then gifted it to them, but in this sense is completely separate. But what they did is how the rich get richer. Us in our daily lives have no protection from lawsuits, but as soon as you use a business, the laws completely change. So I'm not saying you should do this or that they'll even get away with this, but it's definitely an interesting way to get expensive jewelry cheaper.
The mounting lawsuits, failed business ventures, and accusations of financial misconduct paint a troubling picture for Floyd Mayweather, once the epitome of wealth and success. As the drama continues to unfold, the question remains, is this the beginning of the end for Money Mayweather's lavish lifestyle, or will he find a way to fight his way back? Stay tuned for more updates on this unfolding saga. Subscribe now to get the latest news and insights delivered straight to your inbox.